This is super simple. It's similar to the video I just made, which you can see. It's called "Do You Like Him?" You're going to only be able to have a relationship with. You're going to allow people in your life that treat you slightly better than you treat yourself. The hard facts of the world. Welcome to reality. You're going to date someone who treats you slightly better than you treat yourself. So if you want to date someone different, if you want to stop attracting somebody who, for all intents and purposes, according to your description, is kind of an asshole, then you have to start giving yourself everything you actually want. Which means in some ways you have to stop waiting for somebody to come and do that. Meaning you have to love you. When you love you, those fuckers won't even come near you. You won't even see them. Because the whole, don't ask me how it works. I have no idea and I don't care. Just the minute you stop vibrating at a frequency of something's wrong with me, you stop. That shit just stops coming into your world. And you can't fake it. You'll know when you meet somebody who doesn't treat you poorly because you're treating yourself sweetly. And if somebody comes up and they're an asshole, because you like yourself, you're going to be like, no, I've done this before. I see you. It's the same God, right? Because it's the same pattern of behavior. It doesn't matter what the person looks like. We date the exact same person. It doesn't matter how many different bodies they're in until we change. And then we get a new one. So you're only going to attract the person to the degree that you like yourself. If you treat yourself well, you wake up in the morning, you say, today I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do this. And you don't apologize, you don't feel guilt, you just go out and you do whatever it is you want to do, as long as it does not cause harm to other people. Then, there you are. You'll feel great. That's people who are having a nice time on earth, that's what they're doing. No shit, it's not magical, they're not spiritually enlightened. They wake up in the morning and they go, what do I want to do today? And they do it. The people who are having a shitty time, they wake up and they go, okay, what does everyone expect of me? And it sucks. I'm not laughing at it. It's a horrible place. But it's just confusion because they're only attracting and experiencing and relating to people who treat them slightly better than they treat themselves. So no one's at fault. This is important because you don't want to get into, you're not at fault. You just might be waiting for somebody to love you. And what's beautiful is that each one of these men is showing you that it's your job. Because they suck at it, obviously. They suck at it. So in that way, it's like you could almost be like, well, thank you guys. Oh my God, thank you all. Because you totally suck at loving me. And you showed me that that's my job. So when you're kind to yourself, when you don't go to a job that you hate, when you don't buy thousands of things you don't actually need, wasting your time and energy and resources, when you don't spend your time enduring people you don't like, listening to conversations you're not interested in, when you just live an honest, authentic life, doing what you want, kindness, patience, no violence, yet doing what you want, honesty, then it feels good. Spiritual search doesn't help anybody. It's not about a good feeling. You're fucked if you're trying to find a good feeling and you think it's something different than doing what you want. You're fucked. So, if you're a spiritual seeker but you don't want to give yourself what you want, but you somehow think enlightenment will help, you're fucked. Do what you want to do. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't endure things you don't want to do. If you have to walk away silently because you can't figure out what to say, it's okay. It's okay. If you got your tongue cut out tomorrow, you'd have to just be like, I don't want to spend time with you. There's all these rules. There's all these bullshit setups in social games. This is what you do. This is what responsibility is. This is what integrity is. Who the fuck made up those rules? You can do whatever you want. I highly recommend not committing acts of violence. Other than that, you don't have to listen to anybody. You don't. No one's in charge. So, treat yourself really well. the way that you hoped each one of these men was going to treat you. So that the next guy who comes into your life, or girl, you never know, the next person who comes into your life, you know how to show them how to love you. Say, well, this is what I do for myself, so if you want to give to me, this is what you give. And if you don't, I understand, and I don't know how long this will last. How can I give to you? How can I make your day more wonderful? Relationships aren't easy. We're not always in the same moods. But fundamentally, if you like the person and you like yourself, then you're all good. Because you're not waiting for anything from over there. You're not waiting for validation. You're not waiting for complete me. You're not waiting for anything. You're just there, kicking it, enjoying what you enjoy about that person, which has nothing to do with them. You're not expecting anything but respect and kindness, and maybe you don't, maybe you get that, maybe you don't, but either way, you have that for yourself. I respect me, I'm kind to me. It is that simple, and in some ways, it's a Herculean task if you don't like yourself. You have to get over it and figure out how to be nice to you, which just means giving yourself what you want without apology. And if you feel like an asshole at first, that's very normal. Very normal. In a society where you're supposed to put everybody else first, you're going to feel like an asshole if you give to yourself. And that's useful. And over time, that asshole feeling reduces, and then it's very peaceful to just be like, oh, I want this. No, no, thank you. I'm going to go this way. So, it's here for you. That's what's so awesome. It's right here. Anytime you want it, it's right here. The relationship you really want. The one that's actually going to work. It's right here. Anytime you're ready. And then who knows who comes. And if no one comes, you won't care. Because everyone who comes when you love yourself is literally extra. They're the wow. Wow! Sandra, wow. Wow. Friends, wow. Wow. You're worth it. You're amazing. You're amazing. Just like this. But only you can tell yourself that and feel it. If you're waiting for somebody else to do it, oh, you'll wait forever. It's a miserable way to live.